Moving on to number 2. So again, apply your massage medium. You can use cream, oil, or talcum powder is quite good because it stops your hands from sliding too much. And then both hands down, round the heel, and just lengthen. Again, down to the base of the foot, round the heel, and lengthen. Moving on, circular movements. And sometimes you have to work a bit longer on another foot. As you can feel the tension. It doesn't take long before you get used to feeling whether there's tension in the foot or whether the foot's relaxed, and tension here in the ball of the foot. I'll just take a bit more time. It's mainly circular movements here. Go back to some more circles here. And try and make sure they relax their foot so that you're moving it, not them. Mobility in the ankles. Just pulling and lengthening the toes away from the foot. And circling all of the toes around the other way. And once again, finish with effleurage movements. Okay, we're now ready to move on. We're going to work our way up the spine first, but when you come back to a foot, it's always worth just doing a few of these downward strokes. Okay, just to maintain that mobility. And here, you're just gently pushing your thumb and then pushing in. So it's like a caterpillar. You're pushing up and in, and it is a tiny, tiny movement, and you really don't need much pressure at all. And this is just working our way up the spine. Okay. And then we come back down. Sometimes you can feel a small crystal. That's actually a build-up of toxins. The feet are reflecting the body. So it's normally the case that if you found a crystal in the foot, say in the spine, it would mean that there's tension in the back. So by breaking the crystal, just with gentle massage, you can circle or just carry on doing this thumb walking. It will allow the body's natural energy to flow freely through the body. So you're removing tension in the rest of the body. The feet do reflect the body. Just working up the spine. This is the lower back up to the neck here. Okay. Should take a bit of care when you go across here. This is sometimes very tender. So you can just release off the pressure at that point. Okay, then we're just going to work around the head. So that's the big toe. Going round here, and then just change your grip. Thumb walking does take some practice, but once you've got it, it's very easy. If you're not happy using your thumb, you can use your forefinger. Actually not uncommon to feel crystals around the big toe. Okay. So we're just going to work down the head. So you're holding one hand behind the toes, so you're pushing on your own hand. You're not pushing on the foot. You're using your hand. And then change hands and come back. Ideally, you want to do 5 lines down the toes, but if you're working on a child or somebody with smaller feet, 3 or 4 is fine. But if they've got big toes, go for 5. So we'll move on now to the sinuses. Once again, place the hand behind the toes and just gently circle the pads of each toe. Well, this is where some people might find that they're rather ticklish. If they are very ticklish, it's not worth doing it. Just move on to the next exercise. In time, they probably get used to the feeling, but just a little and then come back to it. Because ideally, you want the person to relax as much as possible. And throughout the whole treatment, you want to encourage that. Make sure they're warm enough. If you're working inside, it's worth covering the foot that you're not working on, and then uncovering it again when you begin to work on the foot. You can just cover it with a towel or something. Okay, we're going to work across the shoulder line here. And all the way across. We've also got ear, nose and throat along here. And then going down here. And then round this pad. So this